Welcome to LFC Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for all things Liverpool FC transfers. Like and subscribe for more football updates. Our first news is Liverpool next two transfers after Hugo Ekitike to complete £392 million outlay are clear. Liverpool have had a busy summer transfer window and attention may now turn towards a new defender and winger with Marc Guéhi and Rodrigo linked. Liverpool are set to continue their busy summer transfer window after agreeing a fee with Eintracht Frankfurt for Hugo Ekitike. The Reds will pay £69 million to the Bundesliga side, with a further possible £10 million in performance-based add-ons. Liverpool's deal for Ekitike follows a £116 million move for Bayer Leverkusen star Florian Wirtz, which made him the most expensive Reds player of all time. Wirtz spent the summer on holiday with another new signing from Leverkusen, Jeremy Frimpong, who joined £29.5 elsewhere. Liverpool completed the £40 million signing of Milos Kerkez from Bournemouth. The left-back was signed after goalkeeper Armin Pexi joined from Puskás Akadémia for £1.5 and Liverpool continue to be linked with further additions amid reports that they are looking to bolster their defence and attack. Crystal Palace centre-back Marc Guéhi has been linked for some time, with the Eagles reportedly wanting at least £40 million for him. It is said that Palace will hold out for as much as possible given that Chelsea have a 20% sell-on clause in his contract. If Guéhi does make the switch to Merseyside over the next few weeks, his first game for Liverpool could, ironically, be against his old one. The Reds face Palace in the Community Shield on August 10 at Wembley Stadium. Meanwhile, Real Madrid star Rodrigo has been linked with Liverpool and Arsenal this summer. Reports in Spain say that while Madrid are open to offers for the winger, they have slapped an asking price of €100 million, £86 million, on the Brazilian. Rodrigo was thought to be available at around £67 million, but Spanish paper AS claims Madrid are now demanding more after substantial interest in him. In total, with the further additions of Guéhi and Rodrigo this summer, Liverpool's spending could reach £392 million. Regardless of how much the Reds will end up spending, their activity has already surprised some after such a successful 2024-25 campaign, but head coach Arne Slot is now looking to put his own stamp on Liverpool's squad after just two transfers were agreed last term, one of which was goalkeeper Georgi Mamardashvili, who spent the campaign at Valencia before officially joining this summer. There will now be plenty of intrigue over how the new-look Reds will perform in 2025-26, with many putting them as heavy favourites to retain their Premier League title. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our second news is Crystal Palace are doing everything they can to thwart Liverpool and Manchester United interest in Jean-Philippe Mateta. Liverpool are on the verge of signing Eintracht Frankfurt star Hugo Ekitike for big money. A fee in the region of £82 million is reported, but the Reds could still sign two strikers. Darwin Núñez has yet to leave the club, but journalists close to Liverpool have made it clear that, one way or another, the Uruguayan will be sold, although scoring a hat-trick against Stoke City has some fans online hoping he will stay. Unfortunately for Núñez and his biggest fans, that ship has sailed. Crystal Palace are doing everything they can to hold on to Mateta this summer amid heavy interest. Last season, Mateta starred for Palace and was a key player in their first ever major trophy lift, beating Manchester City in the FA Cup final to create a memory their fans will never forget. In all competitions, Mateta scored 17 goals and provided 4 assists, and for a team like Liverpool, would be a wonderful squad player that can step in whenever Ekitike needs a break. Pete O'Rourke, reporting for FI, claims that Palace are working hard to thwart efforts to sign Mateta. There's a number of clubs who are looking at Mateta, O'Rourke told Football Insider. He had a great season for Palace last season, there's no getting away from that. With 17 goals in all competitions, he obviously played a key role in them winning the FA Cup. It's not just Liverpool being linked, you've got Manchester United being credited with an interest in him as well as AC Milan, who have been looking at him. Palace will be doing everything they can to keep hold of Mateta. They're shutting down the hatches at Palace, with all of the top clubs looking at their best players, with the continuous links with Ease and Arsenal, Gahey and Liverpool. Palace can't afford to lose too many big players in this window, it would be a disaster for them. So they'll be doing everything they can to keep hold of Jean-Philippe Mateta. He's still got 2 years left on his contract, so Palace are in a strong position to keep hold of him. Liverpool are pushing hard in the transfer market following the Hugo Ekitike deal. 2 more signings are expected as the Reds close in on completing their massive £392 million outlay. Meanwhile, Crystal Palace are fighting to keep Jean-Philippe Mateta amid interest from Liverpool and Manchester United. Also, Richard Hughes is keeping tabs on Ibrahima Konate's contract situation, with a key decision looming. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our last news is Richard Hughes, aware of Ibrahima Konate contract demands as decision left in Liverpool's hands. Ibrahima Konate has reportedly informed Liverpool sporting director Richard Hughes of the terms that he's seeking in order to extend his contract at the club. The centre-back is now into the final 12 months of his current deal, and transfer insider Graham Bailey claimed in June that the France international is demanding big money if he's to remain at Anfield. The Reds reportedly want a decision to be made on his future one way or another by the end of August, so that, if it becomes apparent that an agreement won't be struck, they'd still be able to sell him for a good fee rather than letting him walk away for nothing next year. Konate makes his contractual demands known to Liverpool chiefs. French outlet L'Equipe has now shared an update on Konate's contract situation, and it appears that the ball has been placed firmly in Hughes and Liverpool's court. They've reported that discussions over a potential renewal for the 26-year-old recommenced at the start of the summer, having been on hold for several months, and that counter-offers have been made from both sides. It's added that the Red sporting director is aware of the defender's contractual demands and must now provide an answer as to whether or not those can be satisfied by the club, while it's unclear how much Konate is demanding or whether that's achievable within Liverpool's wage structure. We'd like to think that all parties could find a mutually satisfactory middle ground so that a deal is struck which to keep the defender at Anfield. The 26-year-old was a key figure in our Premier League triumph last season. Only 5 men played more minutes throughout the campaign, but according to Capology, his current salary of £70,000 per week places him in the lower half of earners among Arne Slot's squad. That'd suggest that the France international is well within his rights to demand a significant pay increase if he's to extend his contract at the club, especially as he comes into what should be the prime of his career. It isn't just because of Konate's defensive prowess that Liverpool ought to do everything in their power to keep hold of him. The sale of Jarell Quansah to Bayer Leverkusen this summer has left the Reds with only 3 natural senior centre-backs, a worrying development as the new season draws ever nearer. Unless the Frenchman's demands are ridiculously out of reach for LFC, the hierarchy must be open to a degree of compromise so that they'll retain a crucial figure in the squad and eliminate the risk of losing him on a free transfer in 2026. Thanks for watching. That's all for today's transfer update. But the transfer window never sleeps, and neither do we. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest Liverpool FC transfer news, rumors, and confirmed deals. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update.